everyone. I was going to sit down here, but then I don't have the opportunity to see all of it. So I will stand and if you allow me to. But we are living in a world where polarization, trust, declining trust, fragmentation, disinformation, it is significantly affecting organizations, institutions, communities around the world. And this increases also violence in communities, violence of different forms, even could be from your own home to the entire country. And our organization has been an actor for peace since its very beginning. In our mission, as I mentioned before, in our movement statutes, what we are talking is for a lasting peace. That is what we have committed to do. And in our history, we have 4 international conferences where we have made resolutions around peace. In our history, we have 3 Council of Delegates resolutions where we talk about peace. But we have been dormant until 2024, from 1999 until 2024. We have done a tremendous humanitarian work. We have saved many lives around the globe. We have been able to bring our volunteers, our staff to the level that brings solutions to serious challenges in communities around the globe. But we have forgotten that peace is part of our mission. We do it with our actions, but we are losing vis-a-vis conflicts. We have seen and we have been witness of the tragedy around conflict, the violations of international humanitarian law, the lack of attention and respect to the rules, the minimum rules that guarantee that human beings live with dignity and of the respect. And our pathway to the coming Council of Delegates, as mentioned yesterday by Dr. Yunes, is that we have to be more vocal. And today we are inviting you to be more vocal. And that we can discuss about this. And we can have this outward looking of peace first, in terms of systems and environments and how this is being addressed, but also an inward looking in terms of how peace represents the work that we do. With that in mind, as this year, February, we launched Limitless Peace with this Solferino carry. And we will have already 9,000 plus young people around the globe that are working around peace, that are going to do at least 1,000 initiatives of peace around the globe, that have been trained using new technologies, a lot of innovation, and that today, if you enter to the social media, you will see how powerful the light in the darkness is today, where the IFRC, the Red Cross, Red Crescent societies are lighting the candle for peace. Today, in this afternoon, we are going to launch officially the campaign. And the campaign is a combination of lighting the candle for peace, but committing to do actions for peace. All of us. It can be our internal peace. It can be how we coexist with others. It can be how we communicate with others. And it can be issues that can be significantly affected humanitarian action. In this campaign, we are expected to have intergenerational dialogues from now until 2028, so we can have a strong voice of Red Cross Red Crescent societies around peace. But this will not be possible if all of you leaders of national societies, all of you that are the driving force of change in communities and in the world, don't raise your hand for peace. So just let me do a test. Can you raise your hand if you believe that we are agents of peace? Peace. It seems we have majority. This is our task. And Light in the Darkness is aiming for that. Light in the Darkness is hoping that we together as a movement, we will not only do a peace, messages, training, campaigns, dialogues, but we will also do something that helps to connect others. That we invite other institutions, and you will hear from one of them today, that joins this initiative of peace, and that we are joining their initiatives of peace. That we invite members of your own family, members of your own community, members of your private sector, members of your government to a national for peace, where we have a movement stronger than ever before, louder than ever before, starting with the lighting of the candle. And the idea is very simple. It starts with a commitment. And we say to the Solferino Academy, we say, are we going to light the candle for peace? So I'm giving to you. They say yes, and they decided to be multipliers. Almost 10,000 people has already light the candle of peace. But we are saying we would like that every one of you light the candle. So I would like to invite you to commit 5 others. And those 5 others will commit 5 others to bring message of peace, to light the candle of peace, and to make possible peace. Do you accept it? And the youth plays a major role here. Generations of today will change not only the present but the future of our own peace. So I want to request the Youth Commission to commit for the light of peace. I know they did it already. To my brother from Iraq, Dr. Yassin. We are very brothers because my son-in-law is from Iraq, right? You are a leader that will inspire many people in your region of the world. I would like to invite you to light the candle for peace and invite 5 others in your Latin society to grow a mobilization areas. And I'm going to ask my dear friend from Ethiopia. So I'm going to represent how the circle of these words. And I'm going to ask you to be the champion of peace for Ethiopia, for Africa, for the world. The way was. So with that, colleagues, I'm just representing what Light in the Darkness is about. You will hear a lot, there is a lot of training material, a lot of social media, and this session you will hear much more about. So I thank you very much.